Hello, bonjour, welcome, bienvenue, welcome to hell, may I take your coat? No, that's fine, you can hang it up over there, but come on in and toast your little tootsies. I am the Antichrist, I'm Satan's favorite daughter, it's great to meet you. Who knew that Satan's favorite daughter loved physical media so much? It's true, if you're new here, that's mostly what I talk about on this channel, that is typically what I find in my wonderful subscriber mailboxes. I can't keep up with the amount of titles that they send me, so if you want to follow me on that journey, I have a very bingeable playlist of all my physical media hauls, my anti-hauls, physical media hunting, physical media organization, it's all here. So click the like button and the notification bell, that way you never miss the next video. But do be warned, this is my second channel, this is my hobby channel, so I also sometimes post travel content and random stuff. My main channel is Haunted Hippie, that's where I talk about horror movies. So don't be surprised if a lot of this stuff is horror themed. You've clicked subscribe, you've joined us, you've joined our little cult? Okay, good, we can get started. Oh, first of all, before I get into the mail, I actually have a tiny little stack of physical media to go through with you guys. It's my latest little hunting haul. I haven't done a physical media haul in forever because you guys, Horror Pack finally stopped sending me PR. I was getting a monthly box from them for a couple years, I think, and they finally were like, you know what? It's been enough. We've had enough of her shit talking. You're done. You finished. Oh, I spat. You finished. And honestly, that's super fair. It does mean though that my physical media hauls have definitely slowed down, but I do have some stuff from the past couple months to go through. I've also slowed down because I just simply do not have the space here, but I'm moving in a couple months, so the physical media hauls might pick up again. First up is actually a shirt, but this is film and television related. I got this Pops Chocolate Shop shirt because I actually found it really recently after I found that Southside Serpent jacket, because Riverdale is my friend, okay? I love that show. I'm assuming people have donated this stuff because the show ended last year, so people are leaving their Riverdale era. I've just begun mine. I mean, I just finished the show, but you know, I whatever. This with that jacket plus a mini skirt and some high-heeled boots, and then I got the perfect Cheryl cosplay. So this will be great. And now for this mini stack here. Up first, I did open a package off screen. I'm sorry. It was because somebody bought a couple of Blu-rays from me and I needed the package. So I reduce, reuse, recycle over here. If you want to buy my old physical media, then my Poshmark is always linked down below. But anyway, somebody sent me a book called Tear or Tear. I think it's Tear because this is shaped like a tear. And it sounds really interesting. It's about this girl who's a college student living in a basement who starts to question her reality. So sign me up for that. I rarely post any book content, but I did do a ranking of all the horror books I read in 2023. I also recently posted a ranking of every Stephen King book that I've ever read. And I will do a 2024 recap as well. So this helps. Thank you. Whoever you are, there was no note in the package. But getting into physical media, I found the director's cut of Night of the Creeps unopened on DVD, and I actually will be selling this because I bought it because I have the Blu-ray, but I didn't know if the director's cut was on it, and it turns out that it was, but I wasn't sure, so I was like, I'm not gonna pass up on this. I don't know where else I'd find this. I mean, probably on the internet pretty easily, but I prefer to find my stuff in person. So yes, this will be up for grabs by the time I do my next anti-haul, and it has a lot of special features on it, so yeah, it's a good one. Up next is something from my youth. I found a very shitty copy of Vampires Suck, the extended Bite Me edition. If you're unaware, this is a parody to Twilight, and this was a movie that I actually really loved when I was literally, I want to say 13 years old. It's probably so terrible because I haven't seen it since then, and this copy is so messed up, it's all ripped up and it's old. It looks like someone's dog bit the corner of it, but I'm kind of stoked. I've showed my partner all 5 of the Twilight movies. In fact, that was one of the first franchises we watched together, and so I want to watch this with him. Probably gonna be so bad. That era of parodies, there were a couple Hunger Games parodies around that time as well. They're all so bad. But the morbid curiosity is most certainly going to get the better of me. Next up, I found season 3 of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which just is so kismet because I already found the first and second seasons, and I love the fact that this comes with featurettes and then also a gag reel, because I got similar special features on the first couple seasons that I own, and this just was in really good shape. I've also seemingly been finding each season as we complete them. We started It's Always Sunny towards the beginning of our relationship, and we are only roughly around the ending of season 4. We just throw it on truly every once in a while when we feel like a Saturday morning cartoon. We're terrible, but you know, it means the experience will be extended. So anyway, yeah, found It's Always Sunny. Lastly, I found this dope collector's edition of National Treasure. You cannot tell me that that's not beautiful. It is gorgeous. It's sleeved. It's not in the best shape because there's a little weird situation going on right here, but otherwise it's in really great shape. And then look at all these special features. That's crazy. That's that's, maybe it's a deceptive amount of special features, but I do really love this goofy ass movie. I was so into it as a kid, like, and that's also why I loved, you know, Indiana Jones, archaeology, this type of history where they find an artifact and they blow off the dust. And there's also like spy shit in National Treasure where they, oh my god, they lift fingerprints and they scan things. Oh, love it. Great movie from my youth. Weirdly patriotic. Weirdly. But I've developed the necessary critical thinking skills to not get swept up by that anymore. Anyway, let's get into these packages. First up is something flat and it says do not bend. The return address just seems maybe like some kind of warehouse because there's no name on it. Oh goodness, oh me oh my. It seems like it got a little bent. Oh, we'll see. Wait a minute. A package within a package. Yeah, they bent the shit out of this. I hope that's not a problem. Oh my god. Okay, the merchandise did not get bent. Guys, holy shit. Is this like an authentic vintage magazine? Film Threat, the other movie magazine. And this is, oh my god, it's the Dazed and Confused edition. Issue 13, December 1993. Oh my god, I think it is. John Waters' Serial Mom, Addams Family Values, creepy kids inside. Oh yeah, this says offer excludes January 5th, 1994. Are you joking? Oh my god, look at the Dazed and Confused stuff. Okay, so whoever sent this to me, I wish your name was on this, but it's not. They know me very well because Dazed and Confused is in my Letterboxd top 4. It's one of my favorite movies of all time currently. I will legitimately read this. This is crazy. There's so much. It's, oh, Mommy Dearest. Here's a little section on Serial Mom. This is sick. This is unreal. There's an article on Uma Thurman as well. She was definitely in her heyday at this time. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Thank you. That truly, this is crazy. Hopefully someday I'll be able to display it pretty well. Let's move on to the next package. This next one's from Amazon, so hopefully there is a little note in here. Ooh, some clothing. Okay. Oh, comfort colors. Oh, it's a Fear Street shirt. Oh god, I love Fear Street so much. Maybe hot take, but the third installment is my absolute favorite. I love those witchy girls. Not actually witches, excuse me. But yeah, wonderful, lovely, thank you. And then one other shirt here. This one, oh, it's also Fear Street. Oh, this one's cool. This is a little bit more reminiscent of the actual posters. It's kind of like all the different posters wrapped into one almost. God, this was such an event. Oh, bring it back. There's no note. There's no note. Whoever you are, thank you. I have my suspicions, but I can't say. I'm just going smallest to largest. This next one is from El Genoa, and it says open from the bottom. Okay. Oh god, I don't know if I can do this with scissors. I might need a knife. I should not be trusted to wield a knife. I will figure it out. Actually, though, I actually don't know if I can do this. Oh man, this thing is wrapped tight. You are not messing around. Oh. Almost stabbed myself with scissors. This is gonna take me a fucking minute. Come on. Oh, I did it. Oh my god. Oh, excuse my spelling errors. I had a migraine, but I really wanted to finally send this out to you. For sure. I'll keep the note private. I thought you might like the old Disney films. Oh my god, thank you. So I think this box is mainly gonna be like older kids movies and like old Disney stuff, which is kind of perfect because if you saw my last organization video, I talked about how I kind of already have a child rack where it's like a lot of Disney stuff is at the very bottom, all the G-rated stuff, and then as you move up, like it gets more mature and there's like comedies and stuff. And I've been seeing more Disney Blu-rays and stuff in my local Goodwills, but I've held off on getting them because I'm like, girl, like you are years away from being pregnant, like chill. So this might be kind of perfect. Okay, all these titles are front facing, so I've already seen them here. First up we have Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I do already have this movie, so this will probably be a little anti-hauler. And also I am very thankful. I truly like would not be able to make this content without you guys because hello, you're making up the entirety of the content. I do very much appreciate each and everything that's sent to me, but just in the interest of time, I have a lot to get through. That's why it might seem like I'm being hasty. Next up, Eastern Promises. I haven't heard of this one, but Viggo Mortensen, Vincent Cassel, and Naomi Watts. That's a hell of a cast. We'll definitely need to give this one a whirl. And then we've got John Wick and John Wick 2. I do already have all the John Wick movies, but I do appreciate this because I love John Wick. quick. Again, great little anti-haul pieces. Here we've got Hey Arnold the movie. I don't know if I've ever seen this, but I feel like I remember catching reruns of this show as a kid. I don't even know if I knew that there was a movie, to be honest with you. Nice little artifact indeed. Next up, oh, we have a DVD of Monsters, Inc. This was one of my all-time favorite movies as a kid, but I never owned it when I was a kid, and so every moment that I did get to watch this movie was very, very deeply special to me. I think I have this one on Blu-ray, but this is a nice little collector's edition DVD, and I feel like with children, having DVDs is probably better. They're a little bit harder to destruct, so I might have to hold on to this one, I'm not sure. Next up, oh, we have Mulan. Oh, I do not own Mulan. I never did as a kid either, but I did like the movie as a kid. Probably still would now. I never watched the abomination of the live action remake, don't worry. But this is yet another seemingly like collector's edition. There are some special features and it's just in really good shape. Next up, The Little Mermaid. This is one of the ones that I saw. I saw this on Blu-ray and I was so close to getting it, but I didn't because you know what? On some level, I knew. I was in the know. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, these are all in such great shape too. These are, I'm loving this. Next up, we also have Alice in Wonderland. I did not own the animated edition. I honestly grew up a little bit more on the live action Tim Burton version of Alice in Wonderland, but I would love to be able to show this version to my kids first, for sure. Next up, we have, Cinderella. Yet another Blu-ray that I saw that I almost did, but I didn't. Oh, thank you. Why are these all so, you really like shelled out for the good editions of these DVDs. All of them are collectors or 2-disc special editions. Next up, the animated Peter Pan. Goodness gracious, me oh my. Again, I grew up on the live action version with Jeremy Sumpter. I was obsessed with that movie. I still have my childhood DVD, but I need to give my own children an appreciation for animation. This is very important. And now I don't need to personally pick up all these movies. Like, this is amazing. Next up, we've got Magnolia. So switching up the tune here a little bit. Wow, this also is one with a hell of a cast that I've never even heard of, I don't think. It's a mosaic of American life woven through a series of comic and poignant vignettes. All right, yeah, sign me up. Next up is Lost Highway. Oh, I've heard that this one is very, very good, but I haven't seen it. A David Lynch film, no less. He is someone that, yes, is kind of a blind spot for me. I do apologize, but you guys are helping me catch up now. Next up, oh, there's a note on this one. Ooh, Sleeping with the Enemy starring Julia Roberts. This is allegedly getting a horror remake. Has horror elements of The Invisible Man. Ooh, okay. I love getting little notes, like it just makes these packages a lot more personal. But yes, Sleeping with the Enemy, honestly, the cover, it looks like a horror movie. That looks like a horror movie straight up. I'll definitely have to prioritize this one if a horror remake is announced. These are all dupes. I know it's a problem. No, honestly, I literally did the same thing. I bought that DVD of Night of the Creeps because I was like, wait, I don't know if I have the director's cut. It happens. It happens. First up, we have Strange World. This is a very cute movie and this is a 4K. Oh, love it. Love it. Love it. I do really want to make sure that I have animated films for my kids that have like openly gay characters in them. They cut out way too much. Like I feel like we were robbed of a truly gay experience of this movie, but still important nonetheless. Next up, ooh, oh my god, a steelbook of Ocean's 13. You had a double of a steelbook of Ocean's 13. You're crazy. I love it. This is nice. Oh, always have to show off steelbooks. Love that. Love that design. Such a great movie. So good. Lastly, in your wonderful box, we have Black Panther on 4K. I think that I just had this movie on Blu-ray, so this would definitely be a step up for me. What a wonderful box. What a wonderful box. I don't think I'm getting rid of anything, am I? Oh no, we had a couple doubles up front, but everything else was really fantastic. Oh, you guys are so thoughtful. Thank you so much. Next up is this Amazon box that looks a little bit demolished already. I swear I had nothing to do with it. And again, hopefully there will be a letter inside so we can figure out who sent this. Also, pause. I didn't really reflect on the fact that you mentioned you found my channel and then you were like, oh, now I know what to do with my old physical media. That's wonderful. I don't mind being the dumping grounds. I will redistribute to new loving homes. That is a new mission of my life. So anyway, let's crack this one open. Hopefully whatever's inside survived. Oh my god. I got a Chucky Ducky. Okay, this is too hilarious. Am I gonna be able to get this to focus? Can you even believe This is hilarious. Apparently they also have a Tiffany one as well. This one got rocked around though. I don't think it's, whoa. No thanks to me. I think that it got rocked out of its little sitting position here, but you get the idea. That is so funny. Oh my gosh, you guys are giving me all these things I can use with my future children. I'll put my kid in the bath and I'll be like, here, future offspring, a terrifying toy. A lot of toys in here apparently. This one, oh my god, it's a Pennywise duck. I feel like it'll be kind of hard to see. Can you see in there? Yeah, little Pennywise duck. Hilarious. Yes, I will give these to my babies. Oh, I found the note. Okay, quack quack from Saphiria Cenobite. Love the name. Very cute. I always pass out duckies for Halloween. That is a great idea, honestly. Passing out little toys. I never thought to do that. We always just go with candy. And then also, according to another note, there are some books in here. I love getting books. I love the way they smell. Sorry, too much? Oh, they're based on the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I started that show and I never finished it, so that is a goal of mine now that I have finished Riverdale. Although I did just start Ash vs. Evil Dead, so I do want to finish that first, but then I think I'm gonna crack back into Sabrina because she guest stars on Riverdale, and now I'm like, ugh, I need to finish that show now. But the different books are Path of Night, Season of the Witch, and Daughter of Chaos. Hell yeah, shall be added to my library. My library, boo-ha-ha. Thank you so much. On to the next. This one is from Lexius. Now a bit of a long-term supporter and has sent me a lot of mail. Usually it's physical media, maybe an item of clothing or two, so let's see what it is this time. Oh my goodness. And what do you know? That's exactly what's in here. Oh, and candy? Hurricane popcorn, mochi crunch and nori. I have never tried this before. That looks pretty tasty. A gourmet popcorn treat. Oh. Ooh, Forbidden Planet. You said you don't get enough sci-fi, so here you go. I think you'll love this. Forbidden Planet is a gorgeous, gorgeous film. Not one that I would have ever thought to seek out on Blu-ray, so I'm so glad you sent it to me. Next up, The Edge of 17. Yes, heartbreaking film. One of your favorites. Hell yeah. Yeah, I remember this movie really hitting me in the feels, but I haven't seen it in many, many, many years. Next up, Kill List. Okay. Ooh, an IFC Midnight film by Ben Wheatley. He is the guy that did In the Earth, and I really love that movie. It was very offbeat. I think it's still super underrated, and I have not seen this one from him. Next up, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. I actually have never seen this movie, and for some reason I feel like it was a very big thing in my youth. I think just because it was such a weird concept, it was very much at the forefront of my my thoughts for a while. Oh, and this is a Criterion edition. Nice. Next up, The Truman Show. Would you believe I've never seen The Truman Show? I mean, I know the ending because everybody just talks about it so freely all the time, but yeah, I've never seen it, so thanks for that. Next up, The Stuff? Are you kidding me with this right now? This is an unopened Arrow Video edition of The Stuff. If you have not seen this movie, it is one of the best Reagan-era horror films of all time. Love this film to death. Next up, Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap. Also haven't seen this one, also unopened. Behind the scenes for an intimate rockumentary. Hell yeah. Ooh, up next though, we've got a bit of a psychological piece with Jacob's Ladder. I also haven't seen this one. You are really forcing me to confront a lot of classics I have not seen. I mean, I've wanted to. That movie has been on my watch list on Hulu for like 5 years now. Next up we have, Lost in Translation. Ever since Priscilla, I'm like, why have I been sleeping on Sofia Coppola? Maybe I like wrote her off as a Nepo baby or something, but now I'm like, damn it, I should have been on that. Next up we have Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I also have not seen this. This is bad. This is really bad for me today, but I've seen multiple people with this in their top 4 on Letterboxd, so I know it's something special. I know I've been missing out. Next up, we have Wait Until Dark. Ooh, with Audrey Hepburn. My girl. Oh, my absolute lady love. And we've got a little clippy DVD here. Very nice. Next up, The Messengers 1 and 2. And do my eyes deceive me? That is Kristen Stewart. I knew about this, but I totally forgot about it. I think this might be her first feature film, and it's a horror movie. And they also got the sequel in here. I'll be damned. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Next up, here we go. Folk horror. Most people have never heard of. Ooh, A Field in England. Also by Ben Wheatley. This guy has some stuff up his sleeve. I am telling you, I'm really stoked to start exploring his filmography more. But I'm gonna need to get myself a region-free player, that's for sure. Next up, very underrated Tom Cruise action movie. Collateral with Jamie Foxx. Okay, interesting. Definitely underrated. I don't think I've heard of this one. Next up, we have No Country for Old Men. again. I also have not seen this film. Leave me alone about it, okay? I know. So thank you. When I own things physically, I am so much more likely to finally catch up on them. Somebody sent me Pulp Fiction a couple months ago, and guess who finally watched that for the first time? Yeah. Next up we have, Day of the Dead, George A. Romero's Day of the Dead. I think that I do already own this one though. I have a different collector's edition, I'm pretty sure. So this one might be in the next anti-haul. Next up, Land of the Dead. I only had this one on DVD, so this is an upgrade. I do plan on diving into the entire of the Dead series very soon, okay? I want to do a deep dive, but that'll probably come out next year. Next up, Diary of the Dead. Did you just give me all of the Survival of the Dead? Okay, you gave me 4 of them, but obviously, like, I did already have Night of the Living Dead. But now that I have these, it's gonna make the research so much easier. That all of them come with an insane amount of special features. Thank you so much. That is so thoughtful. Like, again, without you guys, my content, where would it be? She would be nothing. Next up, this is a Criterion Collection edition of Blue is the Warmest Color. I actually don't think I've ever heard of this one, but I trust Criterion Collection. Everything that I've ever watched that people have sent me from the Criterion closet, I have understood. I've understood just the importance and why Criterion is like, yes, we are going to immortalize this physically. Next up is Pop Star Never Stop Never Stopping, and I do not know what this is, but it's an unopened steelbook and the artwork is absolutely gorgeous, but it stars Andy Samberg. Why am I not aware of this film? This might become a brand new favorite comedy. And the last physical media in this box, we have the Austin Powers collection. Are you for real right now? Oh my god, 3 great movies, 1 low price. I've never seen the Austin Powers films, mostly because like I was aware of them as a kid, but even when I was a kid, they didn't seem like it was my type of humor. But we gotta try. We have to try. And now I have no excuse. Plus, this is a really nice little set here. Finally, we've got a couple shirts in this box. This one is a This is a Jackie shirt from Love Lies Bleeding, my actual lady love. It's no coincidence that this movie came out this year, and also this year I joined the gym and I'm in the best shape of my life, okay? It is no coincidence, okay? Mwah. The other shirt is, it's a Dazed and Confused shirt, and it's a really cool kind of like vintagey looking logo. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yes is all I can say to that box. Thank you, Lexius. Oh my goodness, I speak too soon. This package is also from Lexius. You are crazy, girl. Okay, looks like it's a lot more physical media. We got maybe some books and stuff in here. Ooh, what's this? Not today, Satan. A community task force primer on demonic corruption, satanic influence, occult rituals, and deviant practices. Oh my god, that is so funny. It says Ty West on it, so is this promotion for Maxine? Or probably for House of the Devil, right? Oh, it's cute though. This is cool. I don't know. I don't think this specifies what it's marketing for. Alas, I love it. Do my eyes deceive me? It is a steelbook of Halloween 3. Oh, God love ya. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is beautiful. This artwork, only 10,000 manufactured. Collect it while it lasts. Oh, bitch. Oh my God. I can't say thank you enough. There's not a large enough thank you in the world. Next up, we have The Killing of a Sacred Deer. This is a Yorgos Lanthimos movie I have been wanting to catch up on, but haven't seen it. I also really need to watch The Favorite. Next up, a steelbook of Spirited Away. Now, listen, this is the day of me admitting to all the things I haven't seen, isn't it? That's just the theme. Isn't it always? It's not great, you know? For as many thousands of movies as I've seen in my life, you just would think more classics would be thrown in there. But anyway, this is wonderful. Next up, we have, Hannibal Season 3. I had the first 2 seasons, and then this I had on my Amazon wish list, but then it was apparently sold out, like there were no more options to buy it anywhere. I didn't know what I was gonna do. This is probably my favorite TV show in the entire world. I don't think that anything compares, and now I finally have the complete collection. Next up, we have Velvet Goldmine. I think I have heard of this one. The Rise of a Star, The Fall of a Legend. Ooh, Christian Bale. And Ewan McGregor? I didn't even recognize him at first. Oh my goodness. Oh, what fun. Next up, a steelbook of Late Night with the Devil. I didn't know they were coming out with this. Oh, and it comes with some limited edition collectibles in there. I was like, why is this thicker than an actual steelbook usually is? But if you can see on there, there's some artwork that comes exclusively with this steelbook. Very nice. Up next, this is, it's a steelbook of Requiem for a Dream, the director's cut. I have been scared to watch this movie, so yes, I also have not seen this one. one. I think with good reason, right? Like, it just seems heavy. Next up, is a steelbook of Wolf Creek. I also have been too scared to watch this movie. Also, I have the sequel on Blu-ray, but I put off watching that because obviously, like, I didn't have the first one, so I wasn't gonna watch the sequel. And I'm just not that person to seek things out on streaming. I like to hold them in my hand. So now I will probably finally watch this scary, scary movie. You might start to see a little pile building up over here. Next up, it's a steelbook of Into the Spider-Verse. Oh, this is a big upgrade for me. I think I only have this movie on DVD. This is a perfect film, by the way. Just by the way, if anybody didn't know that. Next up, oh my god, also Across the Spider-Verse. On steelbook, you are too kind. Of course, they would have really cool artwork for the steelbook, honestly. Although I do have that one on 4K, but like, that's a steelbook. I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep both of them. Anyway, it's the Scream 6 steelbook. I have thought that this is so gorgeous since they released it. Actually, since before, because I put it on my wish list before it was on sale. But then it was $50, so I was like, yeah, I'm not buying that. Sick. Absolutely, yes. Couple of classics in here. Yep, have not seen Drive, and this is on steelbook. I know. Again, I know. You want to ream me so bad. You do. But I know. I already reamed myself, okay? Same thing with Boogie Nights. I have not seen Boogie Nights, and this is an interesting little addition. This is a cool sleeved little thing here. I don't think I've ever really seen anything like this before, especially like the dimensions of it. This is interesting. Very cute though. I really love the artwork. Next up, oh my god, it's the first Final Destination on VHS. My VHS collection is becoming very impressive now. Oh, and Final Destination 2! You know what? I have not been able to get rid of my DVDs of this franchise because they have the really iconic and super memorable menu screen that the Blu-ray collection just doesn't have. So now not only am I going to be keeping those, but I'm also going to have a third version of at least the first two movies. Next up, yes, we have The Green Knight, which I haven't seen, but I love Dev Patel. I've been wanting to see it literally since it came out, just somehow haven't gotten around to it. And this is another one of those gorgeous A24 editions. Will you focus, please? Will you please focus? Will you please focus? I don't know. I can't tell. Bitch, with my astigmatism. Anyway, these are really cool editions. I also was sent one of The Lighthouse. They're just so sleek. Like, they just are so good looking. I don't know whether I would have them facing like this or like this with a little A24 sleeve or with, you know, the movie name here. But they're just so gorgeous. I love them. I love the size of them. I want a whole collection of these. I have the Midsummer one is back there. It's back there. Not really a great place for it, but I don't have a spot to like display these yet. Next up, this has been on my reading list for I think a couple years at this point. This was on my Amazon wish list, so thank you. I'm fascinated by Nick Cutter. I think that I would be really into his stuff. So that's why I've been wanting to get into his books because I'm really trying to branch out from Stephen King. Next up, couple more books here. We have Art Horror, the films of Ari Aster and Robert Eggers. Some of my favorite boys. A light-footed march through contemporary horror culture. Very cool. A good little nonfiction read. And lastly in this box we have Candy Girl. I'm pretty sure that this one is on my TBR list on Goodreads. If you're on my Goodreads, you're a real one because I almost never check my like friend requests there, and I haven't figured out if there's a way to be public on that app. But I think this one's been on my reading list for a while now. I don't exclusively read horror, that's right. So thank you, got a lot of good books today. But now it's finally time to get into the largest package. It's very light though, so sorry if I was catfishing you with that. This is from Frederick Lamb. Oh, a fellow Californian. Very nice. You guys are too good at taping things. Oh, lots of stuffing. Okay. Imagine it's just empty. No, it's not. I think this is the only thing in here. Oh, no, there's something in here. Okay, yeah. I think I found both of the only items in this box. First up, we have a little Wednesday Addams toy. It's a little collectible vinyl figure. And you know me, I love Wednesday. But apparently this is based on the original Wednesday from the sitcom in the 60s, and it's a limited edition. And lastly, the last piece of mail is wrapped up right here. What's it gonna be? What's in the thing? Ooh, it's a shirt. Ooh, and a sticker. And it's a Wednesday Addams shirt. Oh my god, it's very cute. I have this sticker on my laptop actually because I love this design so much. And this is a nice like, ooh, this is soft. This is like a good quality shirt. Gotta make sure I don't put this one in the dryer. Great haul today, you guys. Thank you so much, Frederick. Thank you, Lexius, and thank you to my mystery mail senders. I could not make this content without you. I love that we're a little community of reducing, reusing, and recycling. I love that I'm able to sometimes give some of this stuff loving new homes. That you guys don't just like throw it away, you know? Because this is all, like, definitely treasure to me. You've really outdone yourselves this time. This was a big haul. It had been sitting there staring at me for, like, the entire month of October. I just was too busy to get to it. And now you can see why. Because, well, you can't actually see it, but there are just piles of movies around me that now I have to figure out how to organize into my collection. But that's a challenge for future Kylie, and we're living in the present, baby. So presently, if you enjoyed this video and you're not subscribed, you definitely should click that button. And then also, once you do that, you can check out the very bingeable playlist of physical media stuff on this channel, but also check out my main channel, my Haunted Hippie channel. That's where I talk about horror movies. If you're a big film buff, I also do monthly recaps over there where I talk about all the non-horror movies I've watched, but there's a lot of stuff. I'm not even gonna rattle off all the content I have because there's a lot. Because I also need to tell you about my Patreon. There is weekly bonus content over there depending on which tier you belong to. I got content coming out the wazoo, baby. So find what you desire, what you enjoy. You can also find me on social media. But more than anything, I just hope that you enjoyed this video and that I catch you in the next one. Bye.